Okay, I think I'm live. Hey, everybody. All right. Everyone is hopping on, but for those who are catching the recording, I am Ebony. I'm one of the peer champions of the Pittsburgh Black Breastfeeding Circle. I am a mother of 6. I breastfed all 6 of my babies. I counted. I've been breastfeeding for 82 months. I think, what was that? Hold on. What was that? Was that 6 years? Oh, I need to find my calculator. 82. Yeah, 6.8 years I've been nursing for. And yeah, I got a part of the Pittsburgh Black Breastfeeding Circle back in 2014 when I had my 3rd child. And I've been a part of the group ever since. I started out as just a member, like most of you all in the group. And, you know, I came to learn, I came to listen. And then over time, I started sharing my own story, started being able to be an expert in this in a way. I didn't find myself to be an expert, but there was a lot of new moms who found what I had to say very valuable. So I was very happy about that. And then recently, last August, I finished my CLC certification, and I passed, and I'm now a certified lactation counselor. So that's even more exciting. So I had a very interesting journey with the Pittsburgh Black Breastfeeding Circle. So I'm really excited to be here with all of you today. So we are going to wait a few moments to let some people come on in. I am going to post the, where is it? The sign-in sheet. We have a virtual sign-in sheet for us all to join, or for us all to sign in with. All right, I'm gonna try to do this on my phone. I usually do this for everybody else's meetings, so it's interesting doing it for my own. So hopefully you can see it. If you're in the group, if you're on the live, let me know if you can see it. I'm nursing too, my baby right now. All right, I'm gonna say virtual sign in sheet. And the reason why this sign in sheet is important is because we have a grant, and this grant wants to they want to see who we're reaching, how often we're reaching that demographic or that area of the demographics of the east side of Pittsburgh. So obviously we want to know everyone in Pittsburgh, but we really want to be sure we're meeting that end as well of Pittsburgh, to make sure our mamas are breastfeeding and getting the help they need. You know, with my first one, you know, if it wasn't for my doula, Robin, most of us know Robin from way back in the day, but if it wasn't for her, I don't know who I would have gone to for breastfeeding support. So I'm very grateful to have had that doula there. But yeah, we are going to wait until about, let's say about 2 more minutes, see if other people hop on, and we will get started on talking about the benefits of, oh wow, my lights just flickered. I don't know what that was about. Okay, the benefits of baby wearing. Okay, so let me see here. So we will wait a moment or two. So, oh, wow, my lights just flickered again. I'm getting nervous. Why are they flickering? Is it my whole house, or is it just? Okay. All right, we'll just keep going until we figure that out. Let me see. Yeah, so, yeah, well, wait a sec. I am currently nursing my 7-month-old, Ezra, and he is just loving it. I figure you all would appreciate it. Most people don't care. I'm always talking about breastfeeding and lactation in some way, shape, or form, and they're just like, oh, cool. But I feel like y'all Y'all would be like, oh, that's so good. Look at them, be so big. I wonder if it'd be, I don't know if I could even give a demonstration. Can I give a live demonstration? I want video, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know if you can pick up those sounds. I don't know. He's kind of falling asleep. His hands all clenched out. You're supposed to be relaxed, baby. Okay, there you go. Now you're relaxed. So today we are going to be talking about the benefits of baby wearing. Baby wearing is such an ancient practice. You know, people of all cultures, you can find all types of women baby wearing and different forms of baby wearing. And, you know, just to be reassured, this isn't new. You know, there might be new gadgets out there, different manufacturers who are capitalizing on it, but it is a very ancient form. It's very safe, and there are a lot of benefits for baby and for mom. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I was going to discuss some COVID updates in regards to pregnancy and breastfeeding, but I'm just going to post the information in the chat, and you all can go ahead and check out the updates, because everything's changing all the time, and I would love for you all to stay up to date with accurate information. So I'm going to put it in the chat. And if you have any questions about the updates, the constant changing of the updates of COVID, please let us know in the chat. Reach out to the peer champions. If you go to the announcement section of our group and click on Meet Your Peer Champions, the image, you will be able to see all of the peer champions of our group. And you can reach out to any of us individually or just tag us in a post, and we would love to help you with anything, breastfeeding or COVID related. Okay, I think I heard thunder. All right, let me see here. I want to add the link in the description box. So if you are watching, say hello. Let me know I'm not talking to myself. Pregnancy and breastfeeding update. Let me see. Breastfeeding. All right, it's in there. Hopefully it pops up. If you can see the virtual sign-in sheet, please let me know, because if you can't see it, you might have to just fill it out after the live. I'm not too sure. So, the benefits of baby wearing and for mom and baby. If you have baby worn in the group and you're on this live, type in an 8. Type an 8 in and let me know if you've baby worn before. I am a baby wearer. I actually did not baby wear with my first 4 children. So I went 4 whole children without baby wearing. And my 5th child, I baby wore, and I couldn't believe it. I said, how did I do this without this baby being on my back? Hey, Ashara, yes, she is a baby wearer. She knows. You were baby wearing with your first, so you already know what's up. You're not even gonna play around with that. Okay, so I am looking for. Oh, here it is. So here are my. This boy's. When he starts to fall asleep, he starts to get all bitey on me. Okay, there we go. I was just telling him I was nursing Ezra. Ashara, he's milk drunk now. I was going to demonstrate me putting him on my back, but he, of course, children don't ever want to cooperate. So we'll see towards the end of this live if he wakes up and he wants to, and he'll let me. I'll show you all my favorite wrap and my go-to way of baby wearing. So the benefits of baby wearing for a baby. There's so many. So I'm reading off my notes here. So according to this study, which I will send in the chat as well so you guys can read over it, studies have shown that the more babies are held, the less they cry in the early months and in the following years. Crying can permanently alter the nervous system by flooding the developing brain with stress hormones. This can lead babies being overly sensitive to future trauma, post-trauma stress, and panic disorders, even into adulthood. Wow. I mean, wow, right? It's a lot there, especially with us all being in the era of figuring out ourselves and finding ourselves. You know, everyone's into mindfulness in some way, shape, or form. You know, this was a lot. I kind of got goosebumps a little bit. So the more you not only just wear your baby, but hold them and be attentive to their cries in the earlier months can prevent them from being overly sensitive to future trauma, post-traumatic stress, and panic disorders. A lot of people, especially in our culture, would say, you're holding that baby too much. You're going to spoil her. You're going to spoil him. You're going to make him soft. You know, they're going to be needy now. When it's been the opposite. It's the opposite. I can't wait to share this study with you all so you can read further into it. That is really cool. So baby wearing, whether it be on your chest or on your back, can help babies to cry less. And then, you know, when the babies cry, it tugs at our hearts. It never feels good. It never looks good. This one, when he cries, oh my gosh, they got these new cries out here. Where did they get that from? I'm going to post it right now so that there's no delay, my love. Let me go to my Safari. I am team Chrome, Google Chrome, so I'm never on Safari, but this is on here. Can you see my links, Ashara? Oh wait, no, this is the wrong thing. Crap. Can you see my links that I've been posting in the group? There's a bit of a delay, so I'm kind of waiting for you to respond to me. Okay, perfect. Yay! Okay, excellent. So I just shared the link, the benefits of baby wearing. Yes, so it goes into detail about that research. I mean, we might even go into it right now because I'm reading it live, and it's amazing. It's a good read. I think it's a good read for everyone. So we're going to summarize this article up, but that is a good read. Okay, so on to point number 2. Carried babies are calmer and more content. They have a more regular respiratory rate, heart rate, and steady internal body temperature. Carrying promotes a sense of security and contentment. So you can kind of see that goes parallel with the first statement about how it can affect, you know, how they react to PTSD, panic disorders, and things into adulthood. How in the alternative, it can help to regulate the respiratory rate, your heart rate, and to steady your internal body temperature. After you have your baby, there's this thing called skin to skin, and this is when your bare chest is open and your baby comes right out and they put your baby on, you know, most of the time, like 90% of the time. There's these few cases when baby has to be taken away, but most of the time doctors are understanding that having baby with mom at least 30 minutes, they're starting to see the benefits. And after I've had my children, I get these like shakes. I don't know if anyone's ever like you just cannot stop shaking. You're talking, you just had the baby, you're fine, but you can't stop shaking. And as soon as they place baby on me, it's like magic. It's amazing. But they say that having baby on you at that time helps to monitor my own heart rate, right? If mom's heartbeat is fast, having baby on helps to level it out. If baby's heartbeat is fast, it helps to level. It's like all of it. And it goes into, you know, being carried, being held in a sense. So I think those two things correlate with this as well. And carrying promotes a sense of security and contentment. OMG. When I held my 5th baby, he had the time of his life up there. He'd just be looking around. And if you knew him now, oh man, you'd be like, wow, you baby wore? Because a lot of people think they'll regress them in walking and stuff. But no, he is just all over the place. But when he was back there, he would just be so content. And a lot of people would say that you could tell that their baby had to go to the bathroom, and they would potty train them as like while they're baby wearing. And at first I didn't understand that, but once I baby wore him, he would always squirm a little, and there'd be like a moment, a pause before he would poop, and I would be like, you're about to poop, and he would go, and I'm like, oh snap. So either way, he was just content up there. He loved it up there. Let's go on to the next point for the benefits for babies to be baby worn. Carried babies sleep more peacefully. Keeping baby close helps baby organize his sleep and wake cycles. Night times are spent in constant motion. Night times are dark with a loving parent nearby. This helps baby know the difference between daytime and nighttime. Very nice, very nice. That makes a lot of sense. So even though they're asleep, because my baby would sleep on my back like all the time. So they're saying even though baby is sleeping on your back, you're moving around so they know, okay, this is daytime, but nighttime is when I'm sleeping and I'm still. And they start to understand that difference. Not understanding it to the point where they can't sleep at night, but understanding that there is a difference. And that's really cool. That's really cool. So if you're just hopping on, we are talking about the benefits of baby wearing. And we already talked about how baby wearing can help your baby to cry less, to help your baby to be more calm and content, and to sleep more peacefully. And we're going into those details, and it's really good. It's really good information. So go back to the recording to hear those first 3. But if you're chiming in early, you'll get the gist of it. I have also put a virtual link in the description box to have you all sign in, and the source to this link is in the chat as well, the comment section. Okay, so the next one, carried babies gain weight better. Premature babies who are touched and held gain weight faster and are healthier. Full-term babies nurse more frequently when they are close to the nursing parent. Okay. So when you're baby wearing, it helps support better weight gain. I did not know that. So when your baby is near you often, they want to nurse often. And, you know, can I get a show of hands? What happens when you nurse often? Does anybody know? Come on, let's see. Put in the comments if you know. If you nurse your baby often, what does that mean? What does it do? What does that? How is that? What's the benefits of that when you're nursing your baby often or frequently? Oh, wait a sec. I know it's a little delayed. Put a okay. I'm pretty sure someone's trying to draft up like a really eloquent sentence. So when your baby is around you frequently and you're nursing often, that means your milk supply will be increased or maintained. Okay, it will not dip, which is that's everyone's question, right? How do I increase my milk supply? What happened to my milk supply? Wearing your baby allows your baby to be around you more often, and the more often you're around your baby, the more you nurse, the more frequently you nurse, maintaining or increasing your milk supply. So that is cool. That is very good. So we all want our babies to gain well, and one way we can assure that they're going to gain well is to maybe baby wear as often as you can. So another benefit is that babies have a better digestion. Let's say digestive system. The constant motion and frequent small feedings associated with carrying help promote good digestion. Babies who are carried spit up less after feedings. That makes me kind of want to go to the research on that and see more. I want to know more about that. But that makes sense. Nursing frequently, allows milk, it's a natural laxative. Babies who nurse often poop often, therefore they're constantly having their digestive system in a moving state, like it's constantly working. So I can see that makes sense, but I would like to know more, and I'll put that link in there again if anyone needs it. And the last benefit for baby wearing for babies, because we're going to get into the benefits for mama too, or for parents in general. Carried babies develop better. Okay, let's read. Carrying enhances motor skills by stimulating the vestibular system used for balance. Okay, babies constantly readjust their muscles as mom and dad move around. Carried babies are less likely to have an asystematic head shape because the soft carriers keep the pressure off the backs of their head. Frequent eye contact and speaking to baby helps promote greater visual alert and language development. Wow, so they just talked about all areas of baby. Oh wow. Okay, the one is picking up outside. Okay. So they hit a lot of topics. I mean, that could have been bullet points. It's just straight sentences. They just went in. Okay. So one of the things I want to point out, or two things, was baby constantly readjusts his muscles while they're on your back. That is so true. Like, they'll get comfortable. I've witnessed, carrying my babies on my chest, and then also carrying them on their back. And when they squirm and move, you kind of move, you readjust to make sure that they're comfortable. Not to the point where you're uncomfortable, but they're just readjusting themselves, and they'll just kind of turn their heads to go to sleep, go on the other side. And it does really build that strength up. Especially when they get on your back. They're a little bit older, so they recommend 6 months and up. And when your baby's on the back, they start to turn their heads. They start reaching for things. They're turning their heads. They're doing all of that. And you are constantly talking to them. They're on your back and you're like, don't touch that. Don't do that. Or, oh yeah, look, see, mommy's getting lunch together. You show them, mommy is about to make lunch. See, I'm cutting those carrots. All right, hold on, I'm almost done. And then you can come down and you're talking to them. One of the best ways to build language is to talk to them and to read to them. But most importantly, you're talking. So, and then also showing them about the carrots example. I turned a little bit to not only say that they're carrots and what I'm doing, but they saw what mommy was doing. So that is really, I had no idea about these benefits. This is amazing. I'm actually learning with you guys. I just was like, let's just talk about baby wearing today. So here are the top 3 benefits that they have on this form for parents that baby wear. So carrying babies gives you free hands. Come on. Do I need to even say? Let's just turn it off. We done. Free hands, okay? As I said earlier in the live, I didn't start baby wearing until my fifth child, okay? I don't know how I survived, because once he was on my back, I was free. I loved it. So let's see what they say. Okay. Baby wearing lets you get on with your life. You can go out confidently knowing that your baby is in a comfortable, safe place. So true. I absolutely love baby wearing, especially with multiple children. I can't speak to baby wearing having one, maybe a Shara. You can add your 2 cents. But baby wearing with multiples is a must. Is a must. Okay. So the next benefit they have is carrying babies makes you more physically strong. Makes you physically stronger and allows you to take walks with your babies. No muscle fatigue in your arms. Look, I have been going, the reason why this resonated with me is because I've been going to the chiropractor, excuse me. I gotta readjust here. Okay, he's done nursing. I've been going to the chiropractor lately. 6 babies, breastfed them all, picking them up, jumping on me. You know, mama's back needs all the attention right now. But I've been going there lately, and I have not been baby wearing because I've been real protective of my back. Not even that it hurts, but I just want to be cautious. So I've been carrying my son in my arms, and when I tell you this is not the life I signed up for, arm fatigue is real. I don't like it. So baby wear. Put the baby on your back if you can, because it's amazing. So then the last benefit it has here, it says need to working on the computer.
Mommy.
Yes. Look, I'm going live, baby. Okay, not right now. I'll give it to you when I'm all done, okay? Izzy, can I give it to you when I'm all... Isabel, I need it right now, okay? You want to say hi?
No.
Okay. We'll just sit there for a second. Look, you're waking up Ezra. Hold on. Okay? I'm reading this to people. They wanna know about baby wearing. So, okay, let me finish. Working on the computer, no problem. If you got baby in a sling, dusting, sweeping, washing dishes, baby is right there with you, enjoying the movement. So, you know, we already talked about the benefits of the movement, but, you know, that keeps you going. You know, as a mother of multiples, everybody says rest, and we do, right? We do need to rest. Okay, I will give it to you if you go back upstairs, but if you stand here, I'm not going to give it to you. You have to go back. Go with Jacob and Leah and everybody else, okay? Okay, well then sit down. I'm almost done. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm almost done. But as I was saying, what was I saying? So being a mom of multiples, you know, they tell us to rest, and we do, as you should, right? But then also, you know, reality sets in, and some days you just need to get up. You need to do things, and baby wants you, and it's okay that baby wants to be with you because he or she was just in your belly, right? For 8+ months, and they need their mama. He wants my tea. They all be attacking me at the same time. Why y'all do that to your mama? Why y'all be doing that to your mama? Let him hold that spoon. But yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. He distracted me. I'm sorry. But need time to do those things around the home, and they're going to need us. Oh, that's all I'm saying. And them crying and them wanting us and looking to us for comfort and love is normal, first and foremost. So we got to get out of the habit of like, why do you always want me? You need to stop crying and figure it out. Like, I need to figure out a way to get you to not want to be around me as much, you know. And it's not, you're not saying that, but that's kind of how it comes off, you know, when you're like, I need you to figure out sleep training, or I need you to sit here and I go away and just so they just want us, you know. It's just developmentally where the child is at, and that's okay, right? So baby wearing really gives us a way to be close with our babies without you know, them, without having to hold them in our arms first and foremost, but to just be close with them. And I'm sorry, the thunder and the lightning is just, it threw me off a little bit. It's a little much. This weather in Pittsburgh has been a little much, so I apologize. I'm just going to skip over that. If you have questions about what I said, just ask, because I don't know. Okay. But one of the things, so if you have any other questions about baby wearing, please ask and visit that site. It has really much more detailed information on it, on the benefits of baby wearing, and why they're saying what they're saying. I know there's no one on the live right now, so what I wanted to do was to go through some of the questions that's been happening in the group and to answer them live. Okay, so we had a question in here. It says, help, nursing my 16-month-old. She will be away for the first time overnight. She currently nurses on demand and eats whatever everyone else does. Unless at grandma's, which is twice, unless at grandma's, which is twice a week. So she currently nurses on demand and eats whatever everyone else eats, unless she's at grandma's, which is twice a week. So should I send milk, pump while she's away? Mama needs a break. Okay. So this question seems like she is okay, so her 16-month-old is going to be away for overnight and eats whatever other people eat. Okay, so this question is pretty common because, you know, it's like, what do I do? Now, since this is going to be your first time, sis, you want to send everything. You want to make sure baby is good, just instinctively. You want to make sure you want to have everything. But with her being 16 months old, how often is she waking up at night? That would be our first question to this mama. How often is she waking up at night? And when she wakes up, is she looking for milk to nurse back to sleep? And if so, I would go by that. Making sure that she has that much milk, at the very least. And then secondly, it seems like she goes to grandma's. I don't know where she's spending the night at, but is she spending the night with someone who she knows, someone who has fed her before? Babies typically do okay with strangers feeding them, but a lot of times, you know, it takes some time for them to warm up to that person because they're unfamiliar with them. So if baby is sleeping over grandma's, who she's already goes over twice a week, she should be okay getting that express milk from the bottle or from a cup. And then that's the other thing. Oh, this lightning is crazy. Does she use a cup or does she use a bottle? I find that babies who are 16 months old, they do pretty well with taking express milk from a cup. Tell her to give that a try. Sometimes babies might want a bottle with, okay, hold on. They might want a bottle with mom, but then a cup with grandma. Like, you know, they'll be like, okay, this is like my big girl cup that I'm going to take with grandma. But when mommy's around, I want a bottle. I want to nurse, kind of thing. Okay. But yes, definitely send milk. Just to not only ease your comfort, but to also give her some reassurance that, you know, this is something from home. This is something familiar, kind of thing. And I'm proud of you for taking some time for yourself. It says here, Mama needs a break. So it sounds like it's something that you're planning to do because you need to step away. Self-care, you know, that has been, I feel like, the theme of 2020 into 2021. And what I'm learning about self-care, it's not a Sunday thing. Self-care Sunday is a little gimmicky. Things as a mother, we need to make sure we are taking care of ourselves daily. And in this instance, Mama needs a break, so she's going to take out this time to get away from baby for one night, sleep in her own bed, you know, maybe eat ice cream in bed, stay up late, whatever she wants to do that she can't do when baby girl's around, she's going to do it, and that's beautiful. So I hope this is inspiring to all you mamas to take some time out for yourself. That'd be really good. All right, so I'm going to go and scroll down and see if there's any other questions in the group that I can answer live. Okay, so this is one. Okay. She says, I'm in need of advice. My left breast is barely producing anything, maybe an ounce. However, my right is giving me 5 or more. How do I increase my supply in the boob that is slacking on the jaw? So far, I've tried to put my daughter on the left more and have increased pumping time, but still nothing. My little one is 6 months. Is there anything I can do? Any help is appreciated. So, yes. So, that is so, it's common to have this slacker boob. Most of the times when I have slacker boob, it is due to it not even being my favorite side. I just don't even like to nurse on that side. And then it has the audacity not to produce that much. Like, But it is common to have one breast to produce more milk than the other breast. So just on a, be careful, baby. So just on a, like a biological level, there could be something going on hormonally that this mom might want to talk to an IBCLC, which is a lactation consultant, who can talk more with the mom on that level to get a back history as to what could be going on potentially, like, you know, with a thyroid, or, you know, just get a thorough health history. So that's number one, especially if you tried all these things. I guess that could be last. But my suggestion would be to continue what she's been doing. So introducing that breast still at every feeding, not skipping it because it's lacking, but to continuously offer the breast to baby girl. Pumping is good. The type of pumping is going to be what makes it more effective. So there's also this thing called power pumping. If you haven't heard of it, it's when you pump for 15 minutes, take a break for 15 minutes, pump for 10 minutes, take a break, and you do this for an hour. And you only need to do it twice a week in 1 week. So you don't want to do it every single day. I'm sorry, baby. He wants my tea. It has honey in it. Poor baby, I'm sorry. So I will do that. Power pumping is very effective, especially if you're going to do it on one side. That, and then also don't stress about it. you know, one of the reasons why we don't allow moms to post how much milk they're expressing is because it can be very discouraging to other moms. It can be discouraging to the mom who posts it. You know, I'm getting 5 ounces in one and 1 ounce in the other. Like, what is going on? But in reality, all of that would have went into baby, right? Pumping is not always the best indicator that baby is getting everything that all the milk from your breast. The things that we want, that we look for, or things that like a CLC will ask you is, does your breast feel full in between feedings? Is there a moment when you're like, oh, it is getting little, I feel my breasts are getting heavy, they're getting full, I need to nurse baby? Are you experiencing that? After you have some level of fullness in your breast, are you experiencing emptiness once baby gets done nursing? Where was your breast full and then it was empty? You know, was it kind of, is it soft now? What is baby's diaper? Sorry, he's just dropping this. What are your wet diapers like? What is baby's wet diaper? Not yours. What is the baby's wet diapers like? Not your wet diapers, mom. Is baby peeing frequently? Is baby pooping, right? All of those things take into account when your baby is being breastfed. And we don't know. You know, if I nurse my son all day, I have no idea how many ounces he's getting. Zero clue. I'm getting another toy from him. I have zero clue as to how many ounces he is getting. It could be 1 from this breast. It can be 5 from this. I don't know. I have no clue. And you know, so just try not to get too caught up in how much you are expressing into a bottle. One of the tricks from a while back is to put a sock, you know, over the bottle as you are expressing. A lot of times you'll be pumping for about 10 minutes and, you know, you see only an ounce or 2 and you're like discouraged. But we encourage moms, or this post encourage moms, to put a sock over the bottle and then pump, and then wait until your pumping session is over to look and see what was in there. Moms always feel a lot more calm and peaceful and just have a better experience with pumping when they do it that way. So that's what I would tell that mama. And if you have any breastfeeding questions, I am doing the live portion of my meeting. If you have any questions at all, please ask them in the chat, and we can answer them live. We talked about baby wearing earlier, so definitely go back in the video and see the benefits of wearing your baby. I might even put this little guy on if I have a little bit of time before we go, if he is good to me and if I can set it up. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna go into one more question from the group and answer it live, or if someone else has a question, I can answer that question. We'll be on for about 15 more minutes. Okay. All right. I'm looking. I'm sorry. Okay, here's a good one. Okay. I want to start introducing solids at 6 months with my son, but I also want to maintain a supply for him until he's 1 year old. I don't know how solids and breastfeeding work together. Please give me some tips on how to maintain milk supply while introducing food. Some extra information is he's only going on 4 months now, but I want to get a game plan for when the time comes. This is perfect because how old are you, Ezra? You're 6 months? I know. I'm trying to drink this tea so I can give him the cup. Dear Lord. It was delicious though. Excuse me. Okay, so actually he's 7 months. But introducing solids and still breastfeeding. Yes, that's such a great question. So the first part, her concern is I want to introduce solids and still maintain my milk supply. So as I've said before, I've breastfed all 6 of my children. My youngest is, my second youngest is 3. And I breastfed them for at least a year. I breastfed them all for at least a year. Different numbers, but at least a year. So with that being said, nothing really changes when you are breastfeeding and introducing solids. Yes, the feedings will be less, but not right away. Baby is still going to want to not only nurse for nutrition, but they're going to want to nurse for comfort, okay? As they do now. So, oh my gosh, that's wrong. He don't want me to do this life. He said he wants to get on my back. So as that's wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. They're usually asleep, or Daddy has them. So nothing will change that much. You will introduce the foods to them, one food at a time, definitely watching for allergies. And what I do is I'll express some of my own breast milk into their food. Some of my babies like that, some of my babies didn't, hit or miss. Some of them was like, they didn't want my breast milk in their food. They're just like, just give me this straight. Like, you trying to dilute it is messing up my breast milk experience, okay? I don't want pea flavored breast milk, okay? But then my other ones loved it. They wouldn't eat it unless I had breast milk in it. So you'll be able to experience that. When you first introduce solids, it's a very gradual and slow process. So, like I said, you'll try one food a week. You don't want to feed your baby 6 months in one day, 3 square meals of sweet potatoes, right? You're going to introduce them one food once a day. I don't know if that is like documented, but that's always what I did. I feel as if I was told that. I'll have to back that up. I'll put it in the chat when I do. But the reason why you want to do this is, A, you're looking for allergies, and you don't want to bombard their system with foods right away. They typically, doctors and stuff will suggest that you are going to try to introduce foods like in the afternoon. So that one meal per day will be like between like 11 and 3-ish. To make sure that they're, in the best of spirits. That's right. Look. They all here. Look. They're looking at you. Aww. You don't want it, though. I keep giving it to you. You don't want it. Silly. Oh, you know what? Let me just nurse it. Look, when in doubt, nurse it out. Let me nurse you. Okay. I know. Here we go. When in doubt, nurse it out. Oh, this chatter. So when you're introducing the solids, they will you'll pick that time of day in the middle of the day and give them their food, and then see how the reaction goes. One of my children did not do well with bananas. I don't know what that was about, but they didn't do well with bananas. And I'm glad that I was able to isolate the foods that I introduced to them because I knew it was a banana. It wasn't like I was giving him sweet potatoes on Mondays, bananas on Tuesdays, peas on Wednesdays when he was 6 months. It was straight bananas the whole week. And every time I gave him bananas, he got these little red dots. He looked so irritated. Oh, my poor baby. I just think about it. So it's very important to look for that. He's not allergic to them now. He can eat them fine. It was just this certain period where he couldn't. And if you experience any food sensitivity with your child, please, please, please contact this pediatrician. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what you experienced, and they will advise you accordingly. Yeah, so that would be our recommendation to that. Yeah, and then even if there is any like allergies, like maybe with multiple foods, say if you introduce sweet potatoes, got a little flare up, you took a break, then introduced bananas, got a flare up, you're like, you know what? We're just going to continue to breastfeed for a little bit. Let me give you a month to figure this out, okay, body, little baby body, and then reintroduce those foods again. But still, please let your pediatrician know about that. Okay. Let me see if there's any other tips I can give to that question. That's a good question, introducing solids. Oh, you were concerned about it having a decrease in your milk supply. So it can, but it won't right away. Like I said earlier, it'll just be one meal or one time a day, not even a meal. Because most of the times after you feed them their first foods, they're not gobbling it up. They're just kind of playing with it, and going to get all messy, which is normal. Do not prevent them from getting messy, baby. That's all part of their development. It has to happen, but they don't really get full off of those feedings. So I'm typically nursing them or topping them off afterwards, after their feedings, and that goes on for like a month or two. It's not until, like, if you're introducing solids at 6 months at a consistent basis, sometimes babies aren't really, ready to sit down and have a meal and not eat or drink anything after, until about like a couple months after that. And even then, your milk supply isn't even affected then. Oh, there's so much to say. As babies get older, they get more and more effective at the breast. So as they are nursing, the difference between a 6-month-old and a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old, research shows that they can all get the same amount of milk that they need, but that 2-year-old would get it more efficiently than the 1-year-old and the 6-month-old. Like, they just know how to pull the milk. Even a newborn to a 6-month-old, a newborn just sitting at the breast, and you hear all those gulping, and they're very active. But once my son, he's 6 months, he latches, gets right to it, and then he's either drifting off or he pops off, he's done. So it continues to be like that. I would say a lot of times you'll see a change in your milk supply when baby starts sleeping through the night more. When baby isn't having those nighttime feedings, you won't experience that level of fullness when you wake up as much. So that could affect your supply, and not having baby on the breast during the day, that affects your milk supply. But introducing solids, especially in the beginning, should not affect your milk supply, especially if you're nursing frequently and pumping on a schedule. Okay, awesome. Okay, great. All right, so he is nursing. He's about to fall asleep, but I want to know if he'll let me. I ain't taking him off. I was going to put him on my back. I was, for y'all. Maybe I'll make a video afterwards, but he's not going to let me do this right now. And he's so peaceful. Look at him. Look, I don't even know. Eyes is all trippy. I can't do it. I ain't going to take him off, y'all. I ain't going to take him off. But yeah, I'm so glad you all joined in on my live today. I'm going to put those links back in the comments because I want you all to have them. We are doing a virtual sign-in sheet, so please, if you joined the live today, let me grab it. If you joined the live, I want you to click on that. Let me see. I am not tech savvy for some reason today. And then also, if you do sign in, I forgot, you have a chance to win a $25 Visa gift card. Okay, you fill out this form and you'll provide your phone number, and if you are the winner, Ngazi will contact you to get your mailing address. So that is great. I also put in the updates for the CDC, almost maybe, the CDC's updates for breastfeeding and pregnant women. You can go on that to see that. Hold on, babe. Izzy, I said to wait. I'm not done yet. Almost. I got 2 minutes, okay? And here is lastly the link to the benefits of I keep wanting to say the benefits of breastfeeding. The benefits of baby wearing. I am putting that information in the can you Izzy benefits, there we go, baby wearing. I'm putting that in the comment section too. It's really interesting information. If you missed the live, please go back to the beginning because we learned a lot together. I saw this form about baby wearing and I said we should talk about that in the group. I baby worn and you know I loved it, and I knew of basic benefits, but it really gets down to a child's the benefits of them developmentally, for their future selves. Like it's really good information. Okay, hold over here. Izzy, almost. Look, you got one. Izzy, you got 1 minute. Okay. Okay. All right. So please sign in if you can. It really helps us out to let us know who's all joining the lives. Okay, you can take it. Hey Kelly, I see Kelly just popped in. Oh, you laughing at this child? Oh Lord, oh Lord. They don't care. They don't care about me. They don't care that I love hanging out with y'all. I'm like, this is mommy time. Sorry, y'all. I'm all in the live. He thinks I'm talking to somebody. He keeps popping off because he wants to see who I'm talking to. And he's looking like, who are you talking to? I'm talking to myself, kind of. Okay? All right. Well, I hope you all, thank you, sis. I hope you all enjoyed the live. There'll be another peer champion for next week. Oh, I didn't even talk about Black Breastfeeding Week. Oh my goodness. So Black Breastfeeding Week. He said, who was looking during my, I know, right? So Black Breastfeeding Week is August 25th to August 31st. And we are going to have a collaborative event August 29th. I do not have the information, but I'm going to post it after the live. So if you're here, just check back in the comment section. I'll post it there, or if Kelly can find it. But we're going to have it at the Healthy Start parking lot. And there's going to be so many things there. You'll see on the flyer. I am so excited to be able to do something in person again. You know, we are clearly going to be taking all protocols to be socially distanced and to be safe during this event. And if you have little ones, it's completely understandable. If you're wanting to stay home, that makes sense. I completely get it. But those who want to go out and come to the event, please do. We have so much in store for you all. And yeah, that is pretty much it for today. Ezra's trying to say bye, clearly. Oh, is his hand so cute? Oh my goodness. Yes, so enjoy your evening. Please don't hesitate to ask any questions in the group. We are here to help. We love you all. And yes, Kelly's saying we have events, more baby wearing, yoga, so much. Yes, food, everything. So check out the flyer. I'm gonna post it as soon as this live is over. I pray you all have a beautiful evening, and we'll see you next time. Bye.